Welcome to my very short presentation on the Stardew Airbnb. We're opening up an Airbnb in Stardew Valley. Every good business needs a business plan. And therefore, what is the Stardew BNB? It's a vanilla Stardew Valley series where I open an Airbnb in the farm. Obviously, it's not going to be a real Airbnb. There's no BNB system. There's nobody's going to visit. It's only just going to be us and the spouse, but it's essentially a decorating series where I'll make it as it seems like we're ready to receive guests. The main goal is to complete the community center because we want the greenhouse. Get grandpa to move on from this mortal coil because grandpa can go leave us alone. Make a 5 TripAdvisor, I want to say stars, but apparently TripAdvisor, when I checked, uses these green circle rating things. So we want to get 5 of those. We want to, or at least make it a 5-star worthy destination, which means it's going to have to be fancy. How we're going to do this is through our plan of attack. What is our plan of attack? We do it for her. We marry best girl. This is Leah. Leah is best girl. That's it. Yeah. Love Leah. I love the starving artist trope, so yeah, we're marrying Leah. Also, there's a further on reason that we'll discuss now, actually. We make a farm based on best girl. We're gonna pick the hilltop farm. We're gonna make it like a ranch for goat cheese and truffle. Leah loves those. Also great for like a BNB. If we like serve truffle and goat cheese, like super fancy, high-end, expensive, like authentic quote farming experience, as authentic as we can be, adjacent to, you know, country song artists. And we go with the mushroom cave because Leah loves mushroom, again, likes and loves mushrooms. Medium scale wine production. 1, great way to make money. 2, Leah loves wines. And then Leah is an artist. We can make an art installation for her. We do it for her. And of course, we want the greenhouse to make it super fancy. So, you know, we can have a greenhouse lunch experience. We make high tea, we serve wine, and then we cozy vibes all around. Which means we need to buy the catalogs ASAP. This is our initial plans. This is the hilltop farm map, unless I got it wrong. The top part is going to be orchard and farm. The bottom right quadrant, I guess, is where we'll put our 3 bedrooms with different themes. And then the ranch we'll put in the bottom left. The rest we'll improvise. I think we're gonna need to move the greenhouse somewhere in the bottom right quadrant, but that's for future Justidia to deal with. And that's it. Alright. That is the plan of attack, and now we actually play the game. Day 1, I planted the parsnips the game gave me, wrestled the controls for a bit, and accidentally killed off 2 parsnips before finally watering them. Bought 10 packets of potato seeds, planted them, foraged, said hello to a couple of villagers, including our future darling wife, Leah, and gave her a gift of dandelions. And then I went to bed and leveled up foraging. Day 2, I got my first geode drop from just clearing the debris in my farm, got my freebie bamboo pole from Willy, processed the geode for an earth crystal and promptly donated it to Gunther, and collected his quest reward. Gifted Leah a daffodil. I then chopped down more trees and cleared more debris in the farm until I got exhausted and I went to bed. Day 3 is a rainy day, so I spent it foraging, planted some trees behind the house for future tapping purposes, and cleared some more unwanted things from my land. We got exhausted digging an artifact spot. We trudged our way to the saloon to sneak in a conversation with Leah, and then we exhausted ourselves. Day 4 we got a visit from Clint. foraged, talked to Leah, and cleaned up our land some more before going to bed. A very quick one. Day 5, we got our first ever harvest of 13 parsnips. They went straight to the shipping bin, save for one that is going for the community center bundle. Speaking of the community center, we went there and saw some weird looking rats. We also poked our head into the mines and delved as deep as floor 5. We also bought some more parsnip seed for the quick growing period before we got our hands on some lovely strawberries. Planted those, snuck in a quick convo with Leah, and turned in for the day. Day 6, we got an invitation from the wizard to come get high. So we did. We went down to floor 10 of the mines and got ourselves a snazzy pair of boots. We also foraged and turned in a horseradish and a dandelion for the bundle. Snuck in a quick conversation with Leah, I hope you're sensing a pattern here, and we went to bed, leveled up to foraging 2. Day 7 is a rainy day and one of our crops fell to a crow, reminding us that we forgot to make a scarecrow. So we harvested our potatoes and shipped everything -1 for community center. We make ourselves a scarecrow. We went out to forage and might as well bought and planted an assortment of seeds. And we continue to rid our farmland of errant trees and debris. We talked and gifted Leah a dandelion and went to bed. Day 8, we went out foraging mainly for the bundle. We found a daffodil and turned it in, splurged for a salad to give Leah, bonded over how we wanted an escape from our old lives, and gave her the salad for lunch. And we ended the day chopping down wood before going to bed. Day 9, big fan by the way, is another parsnip harvest day. We also continued to clear out the farm, and also we went on a journey to crack open geodes and find a leek for the bundle. Our geodes were filled with artifacts, so we donated those. We snuck in a conversation with Leah in midst of our leek hunt. We found no leek, but we found a clam and a cockle for another bundle we have yet to unlock. We also fished in the beach for a bit for a couple sardines and went to bed straight after. Day 10 is the day we meet our lovely cat. Welcome Willow to the family. We are also setting forth today to find a leek. Again, we found no leek, so we returned to the farm, cleared some debris, and straight to bed after that. We also leveled up foraging to 3. Day 11, we went out foraging again and to find Robin's axe. We gave it back and earned our reward. We then donated our topaz that's gathering dust in our chest and a prehistoric axe we found in the ground and got cauliflower seeds that we immediately planted, but not before sneaking a quick chat with Leah. Then we went to bed that night, leakless. Day 12, we set out again for leaks and we triggered Leah's too hard event. After we suggested an art show in town, we just went straight to bed because today too we are leakless. Day 13 is the day of the egg festival, but we start the day with a harvest of potatoes. Unfortunately, a day late, we can't sell it to Pierre, nor can we ship it for money for more strawberries, but we are also still in the money because we found a leek behind our house. In a festival, we bought our net worth in strawberry seeds and dethroned Abigail as the new egg king. We planted the strawberry in the dead of night and went to sleep satisfied. Day 14 is another rainy day, and this is the day we fill the community center with what we have so far. We put in the leek for spring foraging, parsnips and potato for spring crops, sardine for ocean fish, cockle and clam for crab pot. We also went ocean fishing and turned in the mussels we found for crab pot. We also splurged for a salad as a gift for Leah and grabbed a quest reward. We then fished in the river and turned in a bream for night fishing bundle. And we went to sleep an accomplished happy man. Day 15, we got cookies in the mail and realizes that it is the start of salmonberry season, so we went around gathering a bunch of those. We chatted up Leah and gifted her a daffodil. We then went fishing in the mountain lake and found a carp and a bullhead for the lake fishing bundle and went to bed. Day 16, we went around collecting more salmon berries and did some more fishing in the mountain lake. We found some rice shoots from a chest. We chatted up Leah in the saloon, planted the rice shoots, cleared up some more of our land, and went to bed. We also leveled up fishing. Day 17, the queen of sauce herself taught us how to cook stir fry. We also harvested our singular green bean for the spring crop bundle, cleared up even more the land near our hilltop mine quarry thing, had a little bit of a Leah break, cracked geode rocks, and went to sleep with leveled up mining. Day 18, we went foraging and fixed the bridge on the beach. It's more of a plank really. We processed some geodes and donated what we can to Gunther. We also bought, planted, and fertilized 20 parsnip seeds in hopes of getting gold quality ones for the quality crop bundle. We did our daily talk with Leah and accompanied her drawing by fishing next to her, creepily. Found and planted more rice shoots and went to bed. Day 19, Jody requested a cauliflower and we had one at the ready, so obviously we use it to complete the spring crop bundle. We then do a little bit of river fishing, taking a break in the middle to talk to Leah, and found a sunfish for the river fishing bundle. Day 20 is a rainy day with happy spirits, so we just decided to spend the day in the mines. We managed to go down to floor 20 and found a sword. We quickly popped into the saloon to say hi to Leah as usual, and went to bed after. Day 21 is our first strawberry harvest, which we begrudgingly sold to Pierre. Pierre sucks. To find a bigger backpack and a chicken coop. We also splurged on a salad for Leah today. We also crafted some tappers for future keg production and fished by the Cindersap Forest Lake next to Leah. We then went to bed with a couple of level ups under our belt. Day 22 is our parsnip harvest where we managed 2 gold quality parsnips. We then rebought and replanted the parsnips for more. We also bought more salads for Leah and got 4 hearts with her. We then do some ocean fishing, came back with a good haul and a couple of artifacts, and then went to sleep. Day 23 is our cauliflower harvest. Most went straight to the shipping bin with one going to Jody. I remember, don't worry. We upgrade our axe to copper and donated the artifacts we have to Gunther, netting us 9 melon seeds for next season. We talked to Leah by the river, do a little mountain lake fishing, and found a largemouth bass for the lake fishing bundle. We then go to bed with a couple more level ups. Day 24 is the flower dance with a rare year 1 appearance with our future darling wife. Thank you, Salads, you are the MVP. We then went to bed extremely happy and satisfied. Day 25 is strawberry harvest day that goes in the shipping bin finally. We also bought our first 2 chickens. Welcome, John and Susan. We triggered Leah's 4 heart event where we had a heart to heart. We also picked up our upgraded axe and donated a ruby to the museum. We destroyed some stumps with our brand new axe and went to bed. Day 26 is a rainy day and our final parsnip harvest, and with great joy, I report that we have our 5 gold quality parsnips for the quality crop bundle. We also bought a sandfish and a pufferfish for the specialty fish bundle from the traveling merchant lady. Visited Leah's cottage in the rain and went mine delving down to level 30. And then we went to bed picking tiller for our level 5 farming profession. Day 27 we cleared our hilltop mine of all copper nodes, cracked open some geodes, and donated what we can to Gunther. And then we went to bed after talking to Leah. Not a very busy day. Day 28, we got our first batch of pine resins and our first eggs. We crafted 2 mayo maker for our first mayos and went fishing in the mountain lake. Got a really great haul and went to sleep to close out the spring and welcome in the summer. Day 29 is the first day of summer. We bought, planted, and watered the seeds we need, including a whole bunch of blueberries. Praise be to the blueberries. Checked the TV for very good luck and made my way to the mines. We then barely worked our way through the dark levels of the mine. We fainted and we got carried back to bed. Day 30. We planted some trees after doing our daily chores. We also got started with our summer forage bundle with a sweet pea and a grape. We also bought salad for Leah's lunch, and we did some tidal flats foraging. The spirits are also very happy today, so we're diving back into the mines. We found a large chunk of iron, which we need a lot, struggled with how weak our sword is, and made it to level 50 just barely. We then passed out. Day 31, we had Leah give us a sculpture professing some sort of feelings for us. And Demetrius hooking us up with the Shroom Cave, which we chose because see the PowerPoint at the beginning of the video. We needed more chests, so we had an emergency saunter to the mountain road for wood, and then we did our chores. We also put Leah's sculpture on display and finished our summer forage bundle and 1 root for the winter forage bundle, and maple syrup and resin for the artisan bundle and the enchanter bundle respectively. We also donated a frozen tear, an earth crystal, and a quartz for the geologist bundle. We donated a frozen geode for the field research bundle and some bat wings for the adventurers bundle. We bought a salad for Leah, giving it to her as repayment for the free sculpture. We then went back to the mines and made our way down 5 more levels. We then go to sleep in a bed like a normal human, finally. Day 32, we donated a solar essence to complete the adventurers bundle and unlocked the final room of the community center. We then do some tidal flats foraging and fished in the open ocean the whole day through. Dumped everything we need to sell and went to bed, leveled up fishing to 5 and became a fisher. Day 33, we got our first mushroom cave harvest and added that to our list of daily chores. We got started with the common mushroom for our fall forage bundle. We then spent some time fishing for the summer fish community center bundles, starting with tuna and tilapia for the ocean fishing bundle, and then we went to bed happy with progress. Day 34, we got our 1 singular pepper for the summer crop bundle. We also bought and planted our apple tree near Grandpa's shrine thing. We then, for the 3rd day, spent a little bit of the day fishing and went to bed. Day 35. We got our first large white egg for the animal bundle. We then spent another day fishing, but this time in a mountain lake. We then finished the lake fishing bundle with a sturgeon and nabbed our first tackle. Today too, we fund Leah's dinner with a salad from the saloon, and then off to bed we trot. Day 36 is when we got our first poppy for the chef's bundle. We also decided to upgrade our pickaxe and crack open some geodes, but I then forgot that if you have a tool upgrading, you can't crack geodes for some reason. We also donated some things to the museum and turned in an aquamarine for the dye bundle. We also funded Leah's lunch today and cleaned up our farm just a tad bit. We then called it a day early and went straight to bed. Day 37 is when we got our sunflower for the dye bundle. We then spent the rest of the day fishing up a storm in the mountain lake, and then, after a solid haul, we went to bed. Day 38 is when we got our brand new upgraded pickaxe. We also decided that today is a good day to chop some trees because I'm eyeing up that barn. We then moved to the ocean to do some fishing until I exerted myself and I passed out for the day. Day 39! I woke up to the sound of about 500 less golds in my pocket. But today is the day of the luau, so we're gonna dump an iridium quality red mullet that we fished up yesterday into the soup and enjoy a tiny boost of friendship with everyone. Day 40, we have Leah inviting us to her art show in town, and we got our singular tomato for the summer crop bundle and maple syrup for the chef bundle. We also nabbed ourselves some pomegranate tree sapling and a bouquet for Leah. After giving her the bouquet and with the relationship secure, we then moved to plant our brand new tree also near Grandpa's shrine thing. We also decided that, today is a good day to pop open some geodes. And we donated what we can to Gunther, fished on the beach in the middle of crab season, green waters, very exciting. And then we visited Leah's art show and we went to bed. Day 41 is a rare day of summer rain and we got our harvest of melons ready. We then fished in the open ocean under the summer rain for a red snapper, which upon getting we promptly donated to the community center. We also restocked a whole bunch of melon seeds in the hope of getting some more gold quality ones. We then went to Slab and Pop a level up in fishing. Day 42 sees our first blueberry harvest, which we donated to the community center. We also went around Cindersap and murdered some trees. We also got a shrimp for the crab pot bundle from the traveling merchant lady and got rewarded with some crab pots. We also repurchased a melon we sold to Pierre to donate to the bundle because I forgot. And we got rewarded with our first quality sprinkler, first of many. We then went to sleep and rolled a fairy event for our blueberries. Let's go. Day 43, we nabbed the things the fairy grew and saved the gold quality melons. We also got some corns ready to harvest. And we also cleared a plot southwest of the farm for our eventual barn, which we also needed some wood for, so we chopped some. We then went to Robin, ordered our barn to be built, and feel very satisfied with some finally real progress. We donated the corn to start our progress on the fall crops bundle, and we went to bed with a level up in farming to 6 and foraging to 5, which we picked Gatherer. Day 44, we sent in our axe for some upgrading to iron and did some foraging at the beach. We're still funding Leah's lunch with the saloon salad every day we can, and then do some more ocean fishing until the day grows late. We then donated a sea urchin for the dye bundle and a morel for the exotic foraging bundle, and that is our day complete. Day 45 is another day of rare summer rain, and we nabbed a lucky purple mushroom from our cave for the exotic foraging bundle. We then buy an upgrade to our rod and some bait to tackle fishing in the mountain lake. We got lucky with a diamond in our first cast, and after calling it early, we triggered another heart event for Leah, and we also gave her another salad. With business out of the way, we continued fishing in the river, and after that, we called it a night. Day 46, we got a notification that our new axe is ready, but not before we harvest our blueberries and another singular hot pepper. Our barn is also complete today, so we bought an cow and starting the trend of naming our animals frat boy names, and we called the cow Jackson. We finally then reclaimed our axe and surrendered our pickaxe. We chopped down the log that blocked the enchanted forest and the similar log we have around our farm. Those are ugly and needs to go. We also got a fern for the chef's bundle and some stone and hardwood for the construction bundle. We then called it a day and moved the date forward. Day 47, we got what we nicknamed the off-cycle blueberry harvest. Those are the blueberry that the fairy grew. We then paid a visit to the traveling merchant lady and found ourselves buying a coconut. We then fished in the enchanted forest for a wood skip and moseyed on over to the tidal flat spear to do some more fishing. After night has fallen, we donated the wood skip and the coconut to their respective bundles, and then we went to bed. Day 48, we got pinged that our pickaxe is ready, which we immediately grab and straight to the mines after. We gather a healthy bevy of resources, found a dagger on the 60th floor, and we decided, in hindsight, a bad decision, to use it. We managed to barely get to floor 65 with our life intact and decided that it's best to call it a night. Day 49. Luck is on our side today, so it's another day toiling in the mines. But before we go there, we donate artifacts to Gunther and stock up supplies from Gus. And decided that it's time to upgrade our bad sword with a better one from the Adventurers Guild. And let me tell you, boy, the new sword is a big game changer. We got stuck in floor 69 for a bit, nice, before calling it a night after getting new boots from floor 80 and our first Omni Geode. Day 50 is another big day of blueberry harvest. We also donated some more minerals to Gunther as well as a red mushroom for the exotic foraging and a crystal fruit for winter foraging bundle. And then back into the mines we go. The plan is to get to the bottom before the year ends, so we're going hard while we don't have much going on back at the farm. We got to floor 90 and got the obsidian edge, and we passed out in the back mountain road leading to our house. Day 51, we are thankful that Linus is the one picking us up because we incur no loss of cash nor resources. We are getting an off-cycle harvest of blueberry and some corn, and we make a bunch of furnaces because we need to smelt more ore. We also start to again chop down cinder sap because we want more chests for a higher degree of specialized storage. The corns that we harvested today is actually enough to get us to 5 gold corns for the quality crop bundle, and we found some fire quartz yesterday, completing the geologist bundle for some omni geodes. Today too, we bought a salad for Leah. That's everything in the docket completed, so we decided to call it a night after smelting some more ore in preparation for further upgrades and sprinklers. Day 52, Emily sent us a bit of wool, so we immediately donated that to the animal bundle. Today too, we give Leah a salad from the saloon and we managed to get to 10 hearts finally. Marriage needs a house upgrade, and honestly that is not high on the priority list because we want to upgrade our barn and coop especially. That being said, we triggered her 10 heart events and we get to see her stalk her ex in the face, so that's pretty neat. We also need a ton more wood, so we're doing a little deforestation action. And then we went to bed. Day 53, we got our big harvest of melons, and I'm happy to report we have the 5 gold quality melons we need for the bundle. But before that, we are heading to Robin and ask her to help us with the barn upgrade. And then we completed the quality cross bundle and got ourselves a preserves jar. While we were in town, we also donated some artifacts to Gunther and we got a painting, which is neat. We then got what material we need for the cheese press, and we get our first one so that we dump today's milk into it. To round out the day, we are going to go do some ocean fishing. And before we went to bed, we got our first cheese and donated to the artisan bundle. And we also leveled up farming and fishing. Overall, a very solid day. Day 54, we got a lucky third day of rain in the summer and harvested a number of blueberries. We are also heading south to gather some more wood to upgrade the coop by the end of summer, hopefully. We also cleared up some debris and stones from the quarry to round out the day, and off to Dreamland we go with a level up in foraging and mining, picking geologist as our profession. Day 55, we harvested the rest of our blueberries. Praise be the blue bulbs that carries my summer. And today is the day we got our first goat, which we will name Chaz. We completed George's request for a hot pepper, begrudgingly sold our produce to Pierre so we can get money for our coop upgrade today, and make our way to Robin to ask for the big coop. The lady in the TV said that the day is in my hands, so these hands are going mining. And I gotta say, for a neutral luck day, we are hitting these stairs real fast, real quick. We actually managed to barely get to floor 100 and eat our star drop. We then straight beelined back to the bed, and made it just in time, and we even leveled up combat. Day 56, we cleared the farm of unwanted vegetation and we decided that arbitrarily again, today is the day that we crack open some geodes. The most exciting result is the measly 2 iridium ores, but hopefully they'll add up. We then donated what we can to Gunther, and we also donated the jam we made to the artisan bundle. And we completed the blacksmith bundle, and in turn the boiler room, where we got rewarded by a furnace. We then round out the day and the summer like we always do, by fishing, but this time we're fishing in the river. We then enjoyed the dance of the moonlight jelly, and thus our summer ends with the Junimos fixing the minecart. Day 57 marks the first day of fall. We clear off the field of everything but the leftover corn to make room for our 9 quality sprinkler, which is the start of our move towards glorious automation. We start gathering our forageables for fall on our way to Pierre to buy the almighty cranberries. On our way back, we donated a hazelnut and a wild plum for the fall forage bundle. We plant our new fall seeds and gather our first animal produce for fall, and with that, we end our first day. Day 58, our coop upgrade is done. And we will add getting a non-zero amount of ducks to our to-do list, but for now I am broke. We actually managed to get a large cow milk today, so we donate that to the community center animal bundle, and we then make our way to the mines. Starting at 101, ideally I want to finish the mines this season, maybe even within the week if our luck stacks up nicely. But we actually fainted in the mines, and despite just losing an amethyst and 200G, it's still a pretty big L. Since the night is still young and I could have gone further down if I didn't make the dum-dum move. Day 59, we clear up the farm from debris after doing our chores, and we decide to spend the rest of the day river fishing. Day 60, we got our first goat milk, so we'll need to make one more cheese press. And thankfully, we were only missing the wood component, so we can just immediately sort that out and plump down one more cheese press for the extra cheese production. We also took today to buy some more cranberry seeds, and on our way back, we donated the tiger trout to the river fishing bundle. A single shell looking thing to Gunther, and make use of the newly fixed minecarts to go home and plant the rest of our cranberry seeds. We spend the rest of the day fishing more in the river before calling it a night. Day 61 is a rainy day and we got a quick harvest of corn. We also bought a couple of ducks, so please welcome Maddie and John with no H to the family. Today too, we hunt for fish in the river, but we filled out our inventory with some solid haul, donated the shad and catfish to complete the river fish bundle, and got some bait for our troubles. And then we call it a day. Day 62 is our first day of eggplant harvest, saving one for the bundle and our first apple from the apple tree we planted a while ago, which will also go in the bundle. On the way to donate those, we scour around for the blackberry that we also will donate to complete the fall foraging bundle, and it will reward us with some fall seeds. We also decided to spend the rest of the day fishing in the ocean this time, and we filled our inventory, shipped it, and called it a night and enjoyed a fishing level up. Day 63, we are gathering lumber for an undecided upgrade. Whatever we choose, however, will need a lot of wood, so we're starting early. We nabbed 300-ish wood, which is a decent haul as we go home and end the day. Day 64 is our first day of glorious cranberry harvest. We got a new baby chick whom we'll name Dennis. We also got mailed a pink cake. And Linus was asking for our help, so we promptly find and give the basket back to him. We continued on our deforestation spree today, netting us a grand total of 450 odd pieces of wood, and we asked Robin to upgrade our house. We cleared out our quarry on the hill for some stone and resources, and we then spent the last bit of our energy to do some night river fishing. We did the level in mining as we moved the date forward. Day 65, we got some more corn today, in which we saved the gold quality ones for the festival Grange display. We then continue to further deforest Cindersap because we still need an upgraded barn and coop. We also need to make one more scarecrow because one of our cranberry actually fell prey to a crow last night. Rest in peace. We then spend the rest of the day to fish in the open ocean and call it a night after our energy ran pretty low and the day ran pretty late. Day 66, our ducks have grown and we have our first duck eggs, which means we need more mayonnaise machines. Luckily, we have the material on hand and we crafted 2 more mayo makers and a beehive to hopefully get the artisan bundle in time for a glorious year 1 greenhouse. We then donate a duck egg and a large goat milk for another cheese press. We then further upgrade our rod to the iridium one and spend the rest of today fishing in the ocean yet again. Day 67, we have our first house upgrade done and a big harvest of cranberries, eggplants, and yams. We then replenish our seed with pumpkins and some amaranth, which we'll need for a quest sooner or later. We then donated one of our yam to the fall crops bundle, and we spend the rest of the day fishing in the mountain lake. We then go to sleep and we ding level in farming. Day 68, we have our first pomegranate, which goes straight into the bundle alongside a goat cheese to the artisan bundle, which I have forgotten all this time. And we have decided to go into the mines today, utilizing the pink cake to delve to 110. And with 10 more floors to go, we call it quits and sleep for the day. Day 69 is another harvest of cranberries. We then gather loads of wood from Cindersap before deciding that today too shall be a mining day. We made solid progress up to 115, so 5 more to go. Feeling good about it, we call it a night. Day 70 is another good luck day and we got our harvest of pumpkin and corns. We also got our first honey and that goes to complete the artisan bundle and the pumpkin goes to complete the fall crops bundle. Completing these bundle means that we're done with the pantry and we successfully got a year 1 greenhouse. Let's go! We replenished the pumpkins with more pumpkins, got our first of many kegs and decided that today we will finish the mines. And upon reaching 120, we get this skeleton key. And then we go home very satisfied and happy. And with the Junimore repair on the greenhouse, we go to move the date. Day 71, we decided that today is a good day to crack open some geodes. We donate what we can to the museum and got rewarded with a too little too late pumpkin seeds. We also decided to pull the trigger on the deluxe barn, buying the difference in resources that we lack. This will hopefully get some pigs ready by spring of year 2 for some good truffle action. And we spend the rest of the day chopping some more wood and called it a day. Day 72, we got some more cranberry harvest and some eggplant. And then it's time to mosey on over to the Stardew Valley Fair, where we set up the display and we always bet on green. We actually won the Grange display contest, no contest really, and we managed to get the coveted star drop as well as some other things. We call it a day after getting all our spoils and screwing over Pierre, and straight to bed after shipping all the things we used for the display. Day 73, we finally remembered that we have a dino egg gathering dust, so we popped that into the incubator. We then continued again to chop wood, this time in hopes of getting more kegs, so we got that sweet wine money rolling in come winter. It's high time to actually finish the construction bundle and we got a charcoal kiln for our trouble. We spent the last of our energy to fish in the river until night falls, and we decided to call it for today. Day 74, we got a harvest of cranberries and corns, as well as a couple bunches of amaranth, which we will give one to Marnie. We then continue to chop more wood, and after judging that we indeed have a lot of wood, we get started on producing the initial mass of kegs needed for wine production. We then called it quits for today and leveled up foraging. Day 75, Granny Evelyn gave us a nice pot which we install in our greenhouse, effective immediate. With our initial 5 kegs, we use them with the apples and pomegranates we got from trees, but we hope to get more still. Today is also the day I buy the first of the pigs, so welcome Jay to the family. We then do some clearing up on the hill quarry, and to continue farming for stones, we head to the mines. We then call it a day with a decent haul and go to bed to level up combat, which we will pick fighter for our profession. Day 76, we got affirmation that our cat indeed loves us. And we go around the map chopping wood yet again. And then we went into the mines and to farm more stones. And that's the day, really. We call it a night and then we go to sleep. Yeah. Day 77 is a good day for rain. We get a harvest of eggplants and cranberries. The reason it is good is that today is finally the day we get to propose to Leah. She said yes. We celebrate by fishing in the ocean for the rest of the day because we love fishing and we love Leah. We even caught an eel, and I believe it is in the nick of time to complete our night fishing bundle year 1. We finally got our first glow ring. Amazing that it took us 77 days. Very much long overdue. We also got our first wine done, and it is straight to the shipping bin before bed. Day 78 is the day we ask Robin to upgrade our coop, again paying the difference in materials. And with this, the core of our money-making scheme is up and running. We also pay 2500 G to the vault bundle because we need the bus up and running if we want to buy some starfruit seeds from Sandy day 1 of winter. We then went into the mine to look for a ghost fish and spend the rest of the day fishing in the mountain lake. We donated the ghost fish and completed the fish tank for some dish of the sea. Called it a day and watched the Junimos move a boulder and leveled up our farming and fishing to 9. Day 79 is a day for more cranberries and more wood chopping because we still need more money and more wood for the bus and more kegs respectively. After we cleared Cindersap, we finished our day by fishing in the river. And after our fishing session, we decided to call it a night and go to sleep. Day 80 is the happy day of our wedding. The fedora looks particularly ridiculous, but we continue the day with our head held high, fedora still on top of it. We also got a harvest of pumpkins, saving one for Caroline's request. We also make another mayonnaise maker, so we have an exact amount we need on a full produce day. We then buy a silo from Robin to prepare us for a more convenient winter. We then also purchase the 5000 G bundle in the vault. And we make more kegs, bringing our total up to 15. We then go to sleep next to our lovely wife. Day 81, to our surprise, we found Leah has bought us a pretty neat looking end table. The first time I've ever seen it. Honestly, I've never known that spouses can buy things for you. And we get another harvest of pumpkins. We then bought the 10k G bundle in the vault, leaving us with just the 25k one left. We plopped down the lightning rod we got near our greenhouse and moved to the mountain lake to spend the rest of our day fishing. We then got some wines ready to ship and we go to sleep after that. Day 82, we got another harvest of cranberries and eggplants, and we finally chopped down the 3 amaranths we got just lying around. We fished up an artifact for Gunther yesterday, so we went on to donate that today. We decided that fishing in the ocean for the rest of the days is a good time, so we do just that. After we fill up our inventory, we decided to pack it up and call it a day and go to sleep. Day 83, we are very optimistic about being able to get the bus in time. But I am very skeptical about being able to buy a good amount of starfruit seeds going into winter. Not to mention that we need to spend some money on speed growth on top of the seeds. So yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, we'll just continue to gather wood from cinder sap and some hardwood from the secret forest. And then we decided to just fish in a mountain lake to chill before the Spirit Eve festival. In the festival, we talk with everyone, we win the golden pumpkin from the maze of horrors and weird creepy fiddly bits, and we go home for the night. Day 84 is our last day of fall, and I am happy to report that we indeed have enough money for the vault and for a good amount of starfruit seeds and speed grows. Because we have a last lucky harvest of cranberries, praise be the red fruit. So we finish the vault bundle, grab our crystarium and start replicating the jade so we have stairs ready for the skull caverns. We end this season by doing what we love most. Leah, I'm kidding, fishing. This time in the mountain lake, and we wait for time to tick down. We also did not forget to prep for tomorrow by moving all of our sprinklers into the greenhouse, and we pre-till the soil. We also got a surprise baby dino in the night, so welcome Trevor to the family. And with that, we call curtains on fall year 1 of Stardew BNB as we watch the Junimo fix the bus and winter dawns. Day 85 is the start of winter and a big haul of veggie juice. Winter is gonna be spent decorating and laying the groundwork for our actual, finally, BNB, but first, we need a decent amount of starfruit seeds. So we go to Sandy, we bought 24 packets, and we are headed to Pierre for some speed grow. This will be the core component for our winter money making. We also donated a crocus and a snow yam to complete the winter forage bundle and the craft room, giving us access to the quarry. We doused the soil in the greenhouse with chemicals and planted the starfruits, as well as some winter seeds that we got as a reward. We then spend the rest of the day looking for errant trees to chop down before going to bed and watch the Junimos repair a bridge. Day 86, we clear out our hilltop quarry in hopes of moving buildings up there. We then remembered that Robin is closed on Tuesdays and we are definitely not good enough friends with a wizard to use his weird platform thing. So we then just get started on laying down the cobblestone path that will go all around the farm before going to sleep. Day 87 is the day we can finally move our buildings around, as well as building the 3-player cabins that will serve as the separate rooms for our make-believe bed and breakfast. We also donated a bunch of stuff to the museum, stuff that's been laying around in our inventory for a good bit now. We also moved our animal product processing station near their respective buildings, and we spent the rest of the day cleaning up the newly opened quarry. We even got lucky with our first ever prismatic shard drop. Nice. We then go to bed and leveled up our mining. Day 88, we laid down more cobble paths and some fencing for the ranch area. We also chose today as another day to do some good old geode gacha. All in all, we got some decent stuff we could sell as well as iridium ores, and with what we already have previous, we are able to get ourselves 2 iridium bars. So this will be the groundwork for our future iridium sprinklers. The rest of the day is spent cleaning the quarry and going to bed. Day 89, we took our 2 iridium bars out of the furnace before remembering that we needed to buy heaters for our animals. Whoops. Also, the traveling merchant lady was selling battery packs, and upon convincing, we actually bought 2 to immediately make our 2 iridium sprinklers. We also spent a good chunk of the day laying down more paths, alternating between cobble, stepping stone, and gravel wherever appropriate. We do eventually run out of stone to create more paths, so we resorted to spending the rest of our day chopping more errant trees before going to bed. Day 90 is a day where we are short a bit of money for what we want to do, which is to build a shed. So it goes on the back of the priority list for now. And we decided to spend the day fishing in the open ocean. We do get a nautical shell for the field researcher bundle, so that's a little nice extra before turning in for the day. Day 91, we got a visit from Pierre. And a quick reminder in the mail that tomorrow is the Festival of Ice. We also got our first dino egg, and we will be shipping our first dino mayo by the end of the day. We also finally remembered that we need a red mushroom for the dye bundle and donated such. We then spend the rest of the day mining stone and laying down paths for the farm before going to bed. Day 92, we got our harvest of winter seeds where we turn our crystal fruit into wine and ship the rest. This reminded me that I have other seasonal seeds and the non-functional iridium sprinkler, so it's a good time to put them to work rather than waste away in the box unused. We visited the Festival of Ice and iced Willy in the fishing competition. We got a bunch of fishing goods and a nice new hat. We also decided to donate the crystal fruit wine to the Enchanter's bundle because I finally remembered before calling it a night. Day 93, we got a star drop from our lovely wife, best girl, Leah. We also decided that today is a good day to get more stone, so we went into the mines. And post mine, we laid down even more cobble path, completing our network of paths before going to bed. Chaz the goat mysteriously gave birth to a baby somehow, and we welcome Joel into the world. Day 94. The new baby goat honestly, while unprecedented, was welcome because we needed more goats. Anyways, today too I have decided to spend the rest of the day fishing in the ocean while we contemplate on what to do with our money. We called it a night after an inventory of fishes, and we got a witch event for a void egg, which is honestly very exciting. Day 95, we incubate our newly gotten void egg and spend the day a bit lost on what to do. We decided to pull the trigger on the flooring and wallpaper catalog from Pierre, and we also trigger Abigail's Too Hard event. To round out the day, we spend our time fishing in the mountain lake, cleaning up the trees in the farm and laying out paths around them to prevent unwanted spreadage of foliage, as well as laying down the previously gotten gravel path to Grandpa's shrine before heading to bed. Day 96, we gamed the system by gifting Leah the salad she gave us. Today is also the first day of starfruit harvest and the winemaking begins here. The wizard also requested a shadow essence, so we might as well mosey on over there to get a little bit of cash. Also, now that the first harvest is upon us, we need to replant the seeds, but we only have cash for 12, which is, better than nothing. We also unknowingly bought more speed grow despite it being, as it turns out later, unnecessary. And we also remembered that the dye bundle needs a duck feather. The day is very all over the place, so we call it a day after honestly not really doing much. Day 97, we just mined a bunch of rocks in our farm quarry and a quarry to make more paths. We planted spring seeds in the open slots left by the starfruit and called it a day, really. Very short and more uneventful than the last. Day 98, we get our first red cabbage seed from the traveling merchant lady, and we also notice that we have enough hearts with Marnie to get Lewis's short. I am of course a reasonable person that will not be returning it to the mayor. Instead, I think I know what to put in the luau hot pot for year 2. We finish out the day by doing what we love, fishing. This time in the open ocean. And when we got home, we actually got our first big batch of wine. It's just crystal fruit for now, but it does open up the kegs for the beginning of our starfruit wine production. We also leveled up fishing to 10 and became an angler. Day 99, we got a huge harvest of summer and autumn forageables, which we shipped immediately and planted the rest of our spring one in their place. We also donated some artifacts to Gunther before heading to fish in the sea, and finding out today is day 1 of the night market. We then fished until the night market starts, bought decorations including the painting, and called it a night after decorating the entrance to the guest cabins with seasonal potted plants and things. Day 100! We got another harvest of forageables, and we again fished until the start of the night market. During the night market, we bought the painting yet again before deciding to call it a night. Not exactly a climactic ending to 100 days, but we ain't stopping here. Here is the rest of the winter supercut. Our void chicken Brandon hatched. We welcome him to the family. We bought the final painting from the night market, and we even went on a little submarine adventure, catching weird fishies in the deep dark abyss of the ocean. We made a lot of money, and I mean a lot of money, from starfruit wine, and we bought more pigs. Welcome to the family, Gary and Trandor. We also have the Galaxy Sword, which we'll probably need to take down the Skull Cavern. We even bought the final backpack upgrade, finally. It took us this long. And so we end year 1 by giving Robin her spaghetti. We receive a glow ring from Abigail. And we just fished a whole bunch. Yeah.